Hello, how we doing? How are all my silver stars?
Hello,
Oh,
how we doing?
sorry, I'm echoing.
How are all my...
Okay. Oh, now Gloria's gonna start. It's me. She's in bed, shouting from the bed because she wants me to go in there and pet her. She's literally lying on her back in the bed, like shimmying around like this because she's like, there's no one to pet me. I'm having to pet myself. Oh, thank you, thank you. These are now available in my merch store. You can get. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, Gloria, I've told you. Come here. Come here then. What are you shouting about? Oh my god, you look fatty. Did you eat all your dinner? Saying hi. Hi, everyone. What would you like to say? Nothing? You're saying nothing. Ooh, okay. You go sit in your nest. It's right there. Very grouchy today. Very grouchy. Grouchy, grouchy. Yes, these hoodies are available in a variety of colors, t-shirts and hoodies. So, yep, you can enjoy these for Christmas, or if you win one of my competitions, it can be the prize that you pick. And I have tons of stuff in the store. I changed it around a lot. So there's Bettentina stuff. I have some stuff to show you guys. And then there's t-shirts, hoodies. I've taken away a lot of the, because there was like 5 different types of t-shirts, so I just left like the nicest ones. And these are like really soft. They're the premium ones. And then there's the Bettentina one. There's the cast list ones. I'll show you in a sec. And then there's also a Danny and Gigi one, and then there's a old school, like an old cast one, and then a new cast one. So, and obviously, like, these are just generic, in case you don't want to have like L So yes, my store is always linked in the description box. If you want to go have a little visit, please do. And yeah, it really helps the channel out when you do, because YouTube always be not great to the gaze, is the old YouTube. It is a bit of a nightmare sometimes because they literally copyright strike for everything. And then even when they're not copyright striking me, literally, what was it last week that I uploaded? Oh my gosh, yeah, a trailer of Dexter. I am on the screen the whole time and I'm talking, and they copyright struck a trailer breakdown, and they started doing that towards the end of the L word too, where they were copyright striking trailers. So they're unbelievable. The worst is TLC. They strike what's it called? Screenshots. So if you shared a screenshot in the, I don't know, in like a half an hour long video, and you share a screenshot for like 10 seconds, they strike you. So it's a nightmare. Oh yeah, Tammy, we did that last week. For the thing. What did I say I was gonna there's something there was another one that I was saying I was gonna do. Um what was it? Oh, was it for Christmas? There was some other thing that was raising money. Um it'll come to me. I can't remember now. Cause yeah, last week we did the two two girls in love. Can't remember. I'll come to me in a minute. But I hope everyone is doing good, and I hope that all the people in the colder countries are hanging in there okay because it is starting to get really, really, really cold here. And oh my god, there's a storm coming tonight. I think it or in the morning, but there's some storm over the next like 2 days. So it's always a nightmare when that happens because then the boat doesn't come into the Isle of Man. So I went and did grocery shopping today because some of the aisles will be empty. Oh hey Rosanna, how you doing? Yeah. So anyway, I tried yesterday to get I sent our little our, our friends at Showtime an email just to be like, "Hey, how's it going? We still haven't heard anything about season 3." And they haven't said anything. So I just oh god, it's taking so long to get news. And I just feel as though now if we don't hear anything this week, there there won't be anything until January because, people start going on hey Jillian, on vacation and Christmas and all that stuff. So I feel like that'll all start to happen next week. And then that's it. Yeah, 2 months since the finale. It's a long time. And it's a long time. Oh, no worries. Thanks for popping in. It's really I just but in a way, I think like, oh, that just proves that it's renewed because why on do you know what I mean? Like, there's no way that they would just be like letting it go on like this and and then just be like, oh, we're gonna cancel it after making you wait forever. So I mean, you guys know that that's my feeling anyway. Like I do think that it's renewed, and I just think that they just haven't announced it. Um, and now, I mean, before I was thinking like, oh, so the TCA is on in January, and they might be waiting to do that, and then because Dexter ends, where's the calendar? I was trying to work this out the other day. Okay, today's the 6th. Oh, 6, 7, 8. So Dexter finishes on the 9th of January. I think that's around when Yellow Jackets is finishing too, because or maybe it's the week before, but if Yellow Jackets, Dexter, and the L Word Generation Q, and there was another one. I can't remember what the other one was, but if oh Beth, if they have gone this far, so like Dexter this week, for anyone who doesn't follow, I know Beth and a couple of guys you and Sonia, Beth, you guys watch it. But Dexter's halfway through the season, right? It was the 5th episode yesterday. So the finale, episode 10, will be the 9th of January. Dexter is the L Word was the most popular show. Dexter did end up beating it. And obviously it's a reboot like Dexter, and what Ash has just said, the Dexter is a one-off. They've said it's only going to be a limited series. But the thing is, if it goes well and that like people it's been really popular since it's come back. So technically they could say, "Oh, here, let's do another season." Or what they could do is say, "Oh, okay, I don't know, say they kill Dexter off or something," because the reason that they're saying they're doing this one off is to fix the ending because like the L Word, Dexter's ending, Showtime has this thing where they can't finish a series well. Say they do that, they kill Dexter off, then they could do a spin-off with his son or someone else, another character. So I just think if they've waited this long, like there has to be some reason behind it. And Showtime has previously said to me like they're waiting this long because this is the way they do things now. Because of COVID, it takes longer. So maybe they're renewing shows in chunks. And if they were doing that, maybe they're waiting to renew it with Elch with Yellow Jackets and Dexter. Oh yeah, I did see that, Chrissy, about L5. I was supposed to go to that L5. I can't remember why I didn't end up going. It was something happened because I I used to go to or I used to work for the Buffy ones like a long time ago when I was like a teenager. And sometimes in my Facebook memories it comes up because I had like tickets and everything to go to it. Yeah, I do think it's cool that it got posted. I It's like the whole thing with the deleted scenes and the what's the word I'm looking for? Um Bloopers and stuff like that. Like I just don't understand why they don't share more stuff like this because it's obvious that we really like it and most other shows do. Like you can go on on YouTube and shows like The Office, like they have hours and hours of deleted scenes and I know there's a lot of deleted scenes from um the L Word, especially from season 2 because we've even seen all these pictures. Actually, I was gonna bring these up. Let me see. So you know that picture that I shared this week on Instagram, the HD picture of everyone in those poker outfits. There's 2 of those pictures. Hey, Flint. And I have been trying it's taken me so long to get that one, and I've been trying to get the other one, in HD because I only have it in the other way, so stay tuned, watch this space. But when I was requesting it, I was looking at it's where I got those Pippa and Bet ones yesterday. Let me see. Oh, what was it called? Yes. because I was looking to see because the first season, Generation Q, they put out like this press pack. Oh no, that was someone's phone number. Okay, let me show you now. So yeah, so yesterday, see, I posted this one too. That these Pippa and Bet ones I posted as well, and the Danny ones. Because these all got so like this is where the season these are the season finale ones, and then these were posted like all these were posted randomly, because this one is the one I was talking about. That's the one that I got in HD this week, but it's the other one I'm trying to get to. And I don't normally say anything like this, but I was really agitated this week because it took me forever to get that picture in HD. And as Tammy tells me, I need to ignore it. But when I posted it, I put a really, really faded ash silver underneath Shane because no one else has this HD picture. And like everyone share it. That's cool. Like that's the whole point of this, isn't it? That we all look at each other's stuff. But there was a Instagram account going around saying, asking people to credit them for the picture. And I was like, excuse me, this is my picture. Not my picture, but I posted it and they were asking other accounts to credit them. And I was like, and then because I normally will never ask someone to credit me, I just don't. But when I saw them asking someone else, I was annoyed. So I was like, credit like for me. And then they deleted my comment. They're a store. And like, I know I was just hawking my merch at the start of this too, but like this account just wants to make money, and it's like I'm providing actual, like, my store is to promote my channel where I provide free entertainment, and they're just like using the audience to get this see, you have to go into I have I am gonna try and get this one. I've asked for it like several times. This one, in HD. So hopefully that comes through. But like, see ones like these too. It's just so odd the way. And then there's a where's the one that these. See, like this, we never saw this scene. So that's definitely a deleted scene there too. Oh, this isn't a new mic. That I just took the like circle thing off it because Does it sound okay, or should I put the circle thing back? Because it's really like the way that this is like set up, the circle thing was like getting in the way, and then someone made a comment like the thing's in your face. So I took away, but I am ordering a new mic because when I got this one was when I started my channel, and this one was like I think it was like £120. So it was like $150. Is it, it's expensive for a mic. And I got this like a few videos in because I had a mic, but it was really crap. And there's this one. I don't know whether anyone knows the channel Deaf Noodles. It's the mic that he uses. And it's really good too, and I'm also gonna get some other lights, um, like LED ones, and so the Isle of Man, the government is like really rich, the Isle of Man government, and they'll pay for people to go to university if they want to, but they also do like these grants for small businesses, and I um I have like a small business for my marketing, but I've opened like my YouTube as like a small business. So they will give you 50% back on any equipment that you buy. So I've applied for this grant thing, and I was going to get like a new mic and new lights and stuff like that through it. But the mic that I want, it's really, really nice, but it's super expensive. It's like £300. So, but it'll be good. It'll be worth it. This is the thing. This is the other thing. Brittany just said about the photos on Instagram. This is the press site. If you go back in my Instagram, pretty much all of them I've posted, because what they do is every week. Actually, I'll show you the Dexter ones too. When the show was on, they would show 2 weeks ahead. So when episode 1 was on, that episode was on the Friday. That Tuesday, you would get episode 3 pictures. And so we were always like 2 weeks ahead. And they would release, what was it, about like 10 pictures? See, like these ones that are here now, that would be a one episode, those ones. And then when the episode aired, they'd release even more. Oh yeah, Miss Gloria's just here. She just went to get him to bed. It's been a strenuous day of doing nothing for her for eating. I had to go today to the other side of the island, which is like 25 minutes. It's really not far, but when you live on an island, it is, because my cousin, who's a vet, she has COVID, and so does her husband. So I had to drop them like bread and medication and stuff. But Miss G was just here chilling. You don't think it sounds any different? Oh, well, that's good, because then I don't have to put the circle back on. I think I have the in here. So yeah, anyone who wasn't here at the start, what I was saying was, have Showtime's gonna be like, here she is again. I asked for the HD pictures, and I asked for what's going on with season 3, and yeah, they were like, ignore. Ignore the nutcase. This is the mic that I'm gonna get. I'm sure you're all on the edge of your seats. This one, it's really good. Gonna get it from Santa. From me. Let me see. No, I'm clear. I am crystal clear on my end because I've got yous plugged into the wall now. I got this like Ethernet thing where my internet router is downstairs, but it uses the power cable to so I am like technically plugged into the Ethernet now. So it's I don't ever get too bad like too because I have used like myself up on my other computer here to like keep so I'm watching it like a viewer to make sure that um I'm on top of it because after all after all that bloody effort that's into this, I'm like, oh my god, it needs to be good for my guys. Good. Yeah, that the reason that like I was like, oh, I need to plug it into the Ethernet thing was, oh hey Jerry. Um Is because of the time that I go live too. Like it's and I mean today because it's a rescheduled one, but on a Saturday at 7 p.m., like, they have this thing in the UK that they call that literally like when everybody gets home from work, it's normally at like 5 or 6, where it's literally everyone going home and turning on the kettle to not that I drink tea, but and that's when there's like 15 minutes where the internet's like shit for everyone because everybody's like, it's weird. But so anyway, yes, updates. When are we gonna know about season 3? I need them to hurry up. And I honestly like I can't believe they've left it going this long, but it just makes me even more confident because well, like there's a lot of reasons I'm confident. But oh yeah, well we do a poll on. Um because they just would cancel it, you know? Oh yeah. I know what the filter thing does. It just gets in the way because it's like that um it's like a metal thing that holds it so and it doesn't easily twist. So it's annoying to have it like coming around this way because it's got like a little thing there too. So it's just annoying. And when it's only me. Yeah, Tammy, I was thinking that too. I was like, God, there's no way that they'd start filming without saying anything. But okay, so let's just put it all out there. So Chris and Jess and I talked this week because they've agreed. We might have another special episode of Drinks at Dana's coming up with another special guest. And I just don't I think that if they went to film without like making it public, I feel like I would know. Like I don't want to be arrogant, but like I feel like I would know because maybe a few people wouldn't tell me, but we're in such a different place now, guys, than we were this time last season. Like between season 2 and 3, I had like 2 people that told me stuff, and now like got low like there's someone that would have told me. There's someone that would have told me. So I can't imagine unless they literally were like, do not tell Ash. But I mean, Marja even sends like I don't know. There's some of the emojis that she sent just even more so. I'm like, this has to be confirmation, because I don't know. The way that they're talking, like you wouldn't do that unless you were confident about it. Oh my god, it can't be 2023. See, this is just what I think is going to happen. I think that they'll go back to the schedule like it was in season 1. So they'll probably go back to writing in like March, and then they yeah, they'd go back to writing in March, they'd go back to filming in May, and then probably have them wrap like around November, and that could mean the possibility of having the show on the air like this time next year. It's a year away, but literally they could push it. They could, I mean, push themselves to get it out in the summer again. It just depends because I guess they'll look at, like, they wouldn't have wanted to be on schedule this year because they wanted Dexter to be on at Christmas. So it worked out well for them this year to have it in the summer. But I wonder if there's some reason, because the L Word always was on, you know, January, and then when it came back, it was December, January. So I wonder if there's like, some method of madness to that. Um, Shows like these ones, like Showtime and HBO and stuff, they wouldn't. I mean, like anything's a possibility, but it's very, very, very unlikely that a show from Showtime would go to Netflix because Showtime shows are just made completely differently, even with like budgets and stuff like that. And then when you're moving into that area, it's like the L Word in particular, there's pretty much next to no possibility that it would ever go to Netflix because Marja is the showrunner and she has a deal with Showtime. So I've said this before, but I know there's people that say, "Oh, they should get another showrunner, blah blah blah." But there's more chance of I don't even think actually of the show going somewhere else. But Marja is the one who has the deal with Showtime. So if anything, Marja's going back to Showtime. Like the L Word would be cancelled above like Marja losing her job because she has the deal with Showtime, whereas the L Word hasn't been renewed out. Yeah, like it hasn't been announced. Yeah, is what I'm trying to say. Dexter, the episode 5 was yesterday, so it's halfway through now. But I really, really like. I mean, I've always loved Dexter, but episodes 4 and 5 were really, really good. Yeah, the Showtime shows do not have a big budget. Like they are very, very small compared to other shows. It's why, I mean, like the L Word isn't very good representation of this because they don't really use special effects. But if you look at other shows like Dexter and stuff, like the special effects are tremendous because Yeah, and I mean, look at the cast, like Jennifer, Alicia, and Kate are probably on really good money because they have the original show and they're executive producers, but they won't be on like crazy, crazy stuff, you know? Like even a show like The Flash or Vampire Diaries, shows like those on the CW, their budget is like 1 million an episode. Whereas that will not be the case. Do you think the cast is aware it's been renewed? How can actors plan their schedule if they don't? So when you're a series regular, which is what Jennifer, Kate, Leisha, um, Ari, Seppi, Rosani, Jack, and Leo, and Jordan, they're all series regulars. So they're all in what's called first position. And that means that no matter what, the L word is your number one first position. Like that is your priority job. So when Leisha and Kate actually have a pretty good setup with pants because it doesn't take them away from the set. But like Seppi just got that job with Kate Mara, and it's filming now. So that's filming from now until March. And okay, let's say the show is starting in May, or yeah, the writing in March, starting in May, and it goes to November. So if that show was filming until say June, she couldn't take it because they would say, sorry, no, like it's conflicting with the L word, and that's what your number one in your contract is. Whereas someone like Jennifer filmed the Book of Boba Fett while season 2 was on. So, I'm obviously haven't seen the Book of Boba Fett, but I'm guessing she's like a guest star. So that would even drop it down to like third position. So when she's filming that, the L word takes precedent and they'll say, okay, these are your days. You don't work on a Wednesday. And it will be the job of Boba Fett to say, okay, we only have Jennifer on a Wednesday, so we need to slot her in here. And it's just when you are a regular on a TV show, like that takes precedent over everything. And because Jennifer, Kate, Leisha, they're executive producers, like it's not just the scenes they're in, like they're probably like I know the Andrew that we had on that was in episode 8 of season 2, he was saying about how Jennifer, Kate, and Leisha have like way like they're putting their thoughts into what they should be saying and changing some words and da, 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 da. And when they're on set, not just because we're in this scene, it probably didn't happen too much because of like COVID this season, but when they're doing like some of the final story drafting or things, like they'll probably have a day each episode each month where they sit in and talk about, hey, how's this going for like not only, well, they all do this for their own characters, but Jennifer, Kate, and Leisha, it's probably like for the story as a whole. Like when Leisha was suggesting about Marja writing that scene with Rosie, that it'll be stuff like that where they're able to get some of their ideas and thoughts across. But also when because they're in this first position, like when you sign those contracts, like all of the regulars, Seppi, she wasn't a regular, and same with Jordan. They weren't a regular from day one, so it might be slightly different for them. But when you sign a series regular contract, it's not for like a year, it's for a significant period of time. So they most likely signed those contracts for 5 years. And that's why when they're having like renewals through season, they don't have to go through contract negotiations again. Like they're just literally waiting on the yep, we're renewed, let's go. Like they know every year this is what I'm needed for, which in their case is like, oh, you're in every episode and blah blah blah. And then when they're doing those 5 years, there might also be some stipulations built into those contracts where, okay, they're all executive producers, but say, I don't know, Ari and Jack and Rosanni and Leo, if the series gets to a fifth season, they become executive producers from the sixth series onwards. They do that on like that's what happened on Grey's Anatomy. Ellen had like an executive producer thing built into hers. It's I mean, when you're an executive producer or even a producer, that's when the money comes in. So a lot of the time it's really dependent on how much of a role you're doing. Sometimes it's in name only, like the producers of executive producers of Buffy, they they literally were never stepped on set. Like it was just to do with like funding and stuff. So it can, oh, bye Kaya. It all just depends on money and what type of deal other people have. So I would be really surprised if anyone had a deal that wasn't at least 5 years, because that's pretty general for television. Actually, a lot of those CW shows, they're 6 years, and then that's when they really have the power. Because okay, say Generation Q runs for 5 seasons and everybody has a 5 season contract and the show's doing really well, and they're like, okay, we want to do a final sixth season. And you know, especially someone like people like Ari and Seppi who are really popular, and they're knowing like, oh, okay, we're only going to do one more year, I've only got one more year out of this, and I get to sign a year contract. And they, where however they've written the fifth season finale, like knowing they haven't written them out of it, that's when you're really like, oh, okay, I can ask for a little bit extra here. No, the Deuce was filmed I think there was like a little crossover at the end, because the L Word, they finished filming November 2019. So there was a little crossover, but most of the time people like whenever it came out that Jennifer was going to be in the Book of Boba Fett, everyone was like, "Oh my god, she's going to be away from the L Word," but she filmed that at the same time and it didn't affect season 2 at all. So they're clever with this sort of stuff, especially on the L Word, because it's such a big ensemble show that, there's days that they aren't on set for. Um, Parisa said, for the show to be renewed, do they need to be ready with with the brief of the storylines. So this is another thing that is dependent on what the network wants. So I did talk to Showtime and Marja about this, and because Marja it also is this is like the first time she's ever been a showrunner, and as so when you start your show, the same thing happened with Eileen. The first season, they know that it's like fresh boots on the ground, that a lot of the time, the cast don't know each other, the crew don't know each other, and the network will have a much bigger hand in the first season and shaping things. And they may even say, like, we want a bisexual character and we want, a strong male character. And the network are the ones who really have a lot of input into storylines and screens and everything like that. And generally, there wasn't as much input before the season got renewed, but Showtime, Marja, like all these, everyone said that now that COVID and they've changed the way they renew things, now there is a lot more wanted before they say, like, yes, we're officially renewed. They will want a rough storyline of where they're going to go for next season, like maybe even what you're going to do the first, like, I mean really rough, that not like writing lines or anything, but just a general feel of what direction they're going in for tying up the way the cliffhangers were, what the season's going to be like. And the network especially will talk about guest stars. Like, I guarantee you that's where all that Rosie stuff came from last season, was Showtime actively going out, getting Rosie and being like, hey, we want you to be in 3 of our shows. And then there was probably a dialogue of, okay, let's do the L word, and another one was gigolo or something, wasn't it too? So there could be someone this season that they say, hey, we want this person to come on the show. So I don't know, say they want Sarah Paulson and Holland Taylor, and they would go out and pitch our storyline to them to bring them on the show. And that would maybe be one of Showtime's stipulations. But Showtime they are like the bosses. Like, they are the ones that are paying for all this. It's on their network. Like, they could literally say to Marja tomorrow anything. Like, oh, we don't want Bet and Tina to get back together until season 4. And hey, Vanessa Williams was really popular on the show, so we want her back next season and we want her to be in 8 episodes. And we want Rosie to come back for 5 episodes. Like, they can do they're the ones that a lot of the time people forget about, the network executives. And there will be, actually, because a lot of each of them have there's like a creative executive that someone will be, I mean, their information's on that press site of like who is the network executive that's in charge of Generation Q. And they'll even like pitch like storylines and stuff like that too, because they'll also be getting like not only feedback from the other people at Showtime, but also most of the time those people go out and like listen to us and read what we write and see what fans are thinking. Will you interview Stefana? I would love to. I would love to, but I don't think she knows that I exist. Actually, no. I think that she and Ari do know all like the L word commentators, but the offer is always open. Yeah, they can renew Jay. They can renew a show for as many seasons as possible. I think Jay, shush. I think that come here. Come here. I think that it was The Shy. I think they were renewed for 2 seasons. There's a couple. I mean, in the past, there's been a couple that have been renewed for 2 seasons. It's very, very rare on Showtime. It's very rare, regardless. This Is Us. I remember they got renewed for 3 seasons. It's the way smarter thing to do, like, if a show is popular and successful, because then and I've talked about this before, then the writers know, "Oh, hey, we have at least 3 seasons," and it would just make it so much like, so much more better, like, for storylines because they know that they have all those episodes and they can plan things out properly, and I it's a lot to have people every year, like, not knowing what's gonna happen. Miss G is yeah, Miss G is a very big Bettentina fan, so Oh, yeah, I've tried to reach out to Ari and Seppi before, but I don't see, I won't ever tag people in stuff because I just think that it annoys them and it doesn't get anywhere. Like if you look at any of my social media and stuff, I only ever use hashtags because I just don't want to like bother them. Um but I don't know. I mean with Marja, like literally I just started, sending her Instagram messages, and she was actually, the reason I first started talking to Marja is because she followed me on Instagram. It was, like, this time last year or it was around January, and I absolutely lost my shit, like, I could not believe it, and then I, like, spent about 2 days crafting this message that I was, like, sending and then after I sent it to her, her and I started chatting, and we've been best friends since. Love joking. But yeah, I know that they are aware like, it's really dependent with who it is to do with the show. Like, I know Rosanny and I have talked before, she is super nice to me, and Jack and Leo, I know they're aware. Leisha, Kate, and Jennifer, I don't think have any clue whatsoever about anyone in like I don't think that they're aware of like any individual fan sites or anything. Like I don't think that they would even know who I am or anything like that. Whereas like the new cast are aware. Um so yeah, maybe someday I'll get my my wish. Yeah, I do. I haven't. I really haven't seen her do a lot of interviews. Brittany said that could be true. I also think that I do think that that is something to do with it, and also I think that they because they're in that weird kind of area of there's like to us, they're super big stars and like to me, like I know the L Word isn't like Grey's Anatomy, and but to us it is, but also they know it's a smaller show, and so I think that they don't wanna do anything or say anything that, like, when they go more mainstream, I don't know. Flynn, thank you so much for the super sticker. G says, "Thank you." G, you are being a weirdo today. Your big belly. What? Okay, you wanna go down? Go sit in your nest. Yeah. It's like dealing with a little old woman. Just walks around being a grump. Yeah, small show with a very big impact. Gloria, you're being rude. Yeah, so I don't know. I can't remember who I was saying this to the other day. Maybe it was Chris and Jessa. I was like, it's just so far. Like I know even if they start filming tomorrow, that it's still so long until we get new episodes. And I know that's the most obvious thing in the world, but I miss the show so much. And I didn't even take it for granted when it was on. Every Friday when I would get up at 3:30, I'd be like, "Oh, only 5 more Fridays left." But yeah, it's sad. And now every Friday when I wake up, I'm like, it's not Elwood Day. Aw, thanks. You miss G's a cutie. She's a cutie. Don't. That's naughty. So yeah, oh yeah, I'm gonna do in the advent calendar, I'm gonna do a video going over my season 2 predictions and what was right and what was wrong. Hey Vicky. So yeah. I still get up at 3:30 and watch the old episodes. Yeah, I don't know, oh, this is what I was gonna say. On Thursday, the last 2 episodes of, The Sex Life of College Girls is out. Anyone who hasn't watched that show, like, honestly, ignore the title. It's really good. It's really good, it's really funny, and there's lesbians in it too. And then the other thing on Thursday is and just like that, the Sex and the City Revival, I guess, is out, and although I've seen all the Sex and the City episodes and movies because when I was in high school, like, I was that perfect age for it being out, and, like, all my straight friends were, like, obsessed with it, so through no fault of my own, I've seen everything, but I do love, Sarah Ramirez, so I'm gonna watch it for them, and also, I'm pretty sure that Miranda's gonna be gay in it, so there we go. Might have some content to watch there, but, it's like a whole season too, it's not like a special, so there's that, and oh, Station 19 is new this week and next week are new episodes, and I think that's it. And obviously, I've been doing Dexter. Oh yeah, HBO Max is really good. Um, and in the UK, anything that's HBO, it comes out here the same exact time and day. There's some good stuff coming out this week too. I kn- I know that anyone who watched season 2 of Tiger King, the first 5 episodes were kind of a letdown. They weren't very good, but they're releasing 3 more episodes on Friday about Doc Antel. So that should be good. And well, that Don't Look Up is coming out on Netflix too. Mm, I don't know. There's quite good stuff coming out for Christmas. So, and then on Wednesday, I've got a tattoo appointment. Gonna be seeing because my tattoo guy, like, all the gaps that I've got here, he's doing the filling in. So, he was gonna work in the Bentina one and like the other spaces to fill those in. So I'm gonna start getting the rest of my arm finished. Um no, I haven't heard anything about the morning show. I am kind of bitter about the morning show because I really, really, really hated the finale. It was it was awful. So bad, the season 2 finale. Yeah, that's true, Meredith. When I started my channel, um, obviously I started right at the end of season 1 of Gen Q, and because I'd only had like a few episodes, I was like, "Oh, I'll watch the original L Word." And I like you can go watch them on my channel. I reviewed every single episode of the L Word. And I guess because oh sorry. I guess because when I watched the old L Word, I go back and watch like my favorite episodes. Um I there was so many like season 3 and 6. I hadn't watched those episodes probably since they came out. And then when I rewatched the show, I rewatched every episode. So some of those I was like, "Oh my god." Some of them are, yeah, pretty shocking. But no, Camilla, I haven't done it yet. We're gonna do it at the end, which would probably be like 15 minutes. Let me put if you want to be in the pants drawer, then make sure that you're subscribed and can comment on my video, and I'm gonna load the comments in like 5 minutes to do the draw for the pants ticket. Um, so I can do the little. Let me just. I don't know, and I was thinking like because when I watched the original L Word, like obviously it was very early days of my channel. So sometimes I'm like, oh, should I go back and like watch, I don't know, like my favorite ones or big episodes or something and talk about them or talk about the different, I don't know, like certain couplings and subject matters or It was, oh yeah, my ultimate Elwood video. Okay. Yeah, I'm not actually going to pants this time because it's on at 2 in the morning here, and obviously it's like in it during the work week, and I went last time, so if it was on at a normal time for me, I would, but yeah, 2 in the morning is is just last time it was so good though because what like when it was on, it was the day before the finale. Yeah, it was the day before the finale, and then so we had pants, the finale came out, then that night I had, like, the meet and greet thing with Kate and Leisha, and then that night I got to interview Marja too. So that was, like, the high of all highs that week, and then it sucked that the show was over. Bye, Katie. Did you watch In My Skin? Oh, no, no. Oh, I need something good to watch, so I'll watch that tonight. Yeah, I mean, everything now, it's so rare that a show is over 12 episodes. Like, it seems like everything is pretty much 10 episodes. Yeah, they haven't said anything on the show, but that was the same. Remember, when what was it? Oh, we were waiting on the date of that the show would be on because remember we were thinking, oh my god, what if we have to wait till Christmas? So I remember them not saying anything on the show about that either, or when they were finishing filming or anything. So yeah, it let me see. Has anybody got any other good shows lately? I feel like they're oops. Sorry. Um, I feel like there has been decent stuff that came out, but um like you were saying, it's all like 10 episode stuff, so it's over like that, like, and the way that HBO has been releasing stuff, it's been like the Sex Life of College Girls is like 3 episodes, 2 episodes, so you can watch them all. Oh yeah, we can do a poll. Um, what can our poll be? Trying to think. 4 minutes left to enter, just FYI. Comment on the ultimate L word video. Okay, what's our I haven't, watched the new Gossip Girl, and I haven't seen Yellow Jackets. I am gonna watch it, I think, though. Um, okay. I'm just making up a I think I know what the answer to this is gonna be. I can only have 4 options for this, so did it add? Yeah. Mhm. Okay. Oh, it's gnarly? Oh, I know it's about it's a plane crash, right? And Christina Ricci's in it. That's pretty much all I heard about it. Yeah, this honestly, the sex life of college girls, I like nearly didn't watch it because I was like, oh, the title, and then I probably wouldn't have watched it if I didn't know it was written by Mindy Kaling because she's awesome. I like love everything she does. She's so funny. I've been really into reading all there's like a couple of big cases on at the moment, like the Theranos trial with Elizabeth Holmes. I have been like obsessed with all that ever since even when before all the fraud came out because I used to work in a lab and I knew it was like a load of crap, and she's like a really fascinating character. And then I've spoken about this a little bit, but I have started a second channel. So go subscribe to my second channel if you haven't. And I'm doing like more it's not anything like LGBTQ. It's more like I was gonna talk about Theranos like maybe when the end of the trial happens. And I'm doing all this research on this company, WeWork, who Kate, actually, the CEO's wife is Kate's cousin. And there was a lot of lies and deceit and fraud and stuff like that. And it's really interesting. But I read both books that have come out about it. And then there's a documentary on Hulu that's really good. It's called The Making and Breaking of a $47 billion unicorn. But I think that's what my first video on my new channel is going to be about. Oh, I see mention of L word. L word. Oh, bye, Amy. Of the, I don't think that would. There was so when the L word ended and the ending was so fucking terrible. There was for a while like a good couple of months they talked about doing a movie, and then around like 2015, 16, 17, they started it was just before, like, the Entertainment Weekly shoot, and then obviously, like, they actually were like, "Oh, we're gonna do a show." They did talk about doing a movie, and Eileen Chaikin was kinda weird about it because I feel like she was, like, mad that people hated the ending so much, and, like, obviously, I'm sure people were constantly telling her they hated the ending, and yeah, it was just weird because there's some interviews with her, and she's like, "We never wrote the finale with who killed Jenny in mind," and it's like, "Yeah, that's a terrible decision." So I just the L Word is not a big enough show for a movie, and also you run into the territory of there's so many countries that you wouldn't be able to put the movie in because of, homophobia, and it just the budget and like, you would just never get the budget either. Like Sex and the City is very mainstream, and I mean, all like pretty much all straight women watch it, and well, a large majority. And then you have like the added audience of gay men too. So it's just, it's so niche. Like, think about how many lesbian movies are there, like big mainstream ones. Like, most of them are little movies. So it sucks, but oh no, I was gonna watch Harlem. You're disappointed by it? Evelyn said she was gonna watch it too, so maybe she's seen it. I'll ask her. Hightown? I haven't seen that, but I've heard about it. Oh yes, Beth, Out for Blood in Silicon Valley is yeah. The podcasts, The Dropout and Bad Blood, the book that exposed everything. Oof, so good. So good. Yeah, Brittany said, "Eileen's feelings are hurt by how panned season 6 was. She took a big swing setting up a backdoor pilot for a show that hadn't been picked up." The hubris, yeah, is exactly right. And that's why it's so annoying because you could kind of justify it if they had the show and it went somewhere, but like the farm doesn't exist. Yeah, Showtime has a thing about not being able to end television series. Any Showtime show, it's constantly like they can't. It's yeah, a movie too, like, is on a show like this with a really big cast, like, it would be a nightmare because and a movie as well like that's just like 2 episodes of the L Word, so a show is so much better because you have way more time, like, a movie would I feel like people would be disappointed by a movie because there just wouldn't be enough time, and then that would be oh, I've got something stuck in my eye. I was waiting for that comment from you, Tammy. I was like, I can't believe someone hasn't said that they wanted to bet movie yet. Oh god, yeah. Um yeah, that Ray Donovan movie's coming out that Kate's in. So We shall see, we shall see. I honestly, I just cannot believe that it's December, like that it's December because literally I re- remember moving in. Sorry, moving into this house, and I moved into this house the week. It was like between. Remember, we got the teaser the 1st of June, and then we got the real trailer the 30th of June. So I moved into this house like around because I filmed the teaser breakdown at my old house. And so I remember moving like this room when I didn't have the desk or anything in here, and when I did the popper and it like fell, and like that just seems like 2 weeks ago. And then I remember like the summer and being we were all so excited that the show was coming back, and it just seems literally like a week ago, and now it's December. Like it doesn't even feel like it's been 2 months since the finale, but I just hope time keeps going so fast so that the show comes back. But it's just oh, yeah, it's a far off now. And I really hope that no matter what with season 3, like I am gonna go to California. Chris, Jess, and I said we will record an episode of Drinks at Dana's. So it'd be cool. Pantene having a second baby? Are you joking? They're like, oh my god, I think they're past children. I think there's more chance of them having maybe in a few years getting grandchildren. Oh god. And I said this before, but Station 19 is new on Thursday. Um okay, I'm making sure I have. Oh yeah, the one other thing I was gonna say is if you the advent calendar videos, um, I'm doing the merch giveaway for that. I'll announce the winner at my live on Christmas Eve for that. So it's always be a subscriber and comment, and I'm gonna run. Where's the link? Ultimate award video. Oh yeah, and the poll. And I'm just running the comments for the winner of pants ticket. Oh my god, Gigi annihilated the poll. I didn't think that was gonna happen. So Yeah, I think that they would be stupid not to give us tons of Danny and Gigi going on because, I mean, that's obviously what everyone wants. Pretty well, most people. Um, I really hope so. I really hope so. Mm, I think I can. I think I can do the little random comment picker on the screen. Oh, hang on, I've gone to the wrong thing. YouTube random comment picker. Let me show you guys. Whoa, what is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, I just blocked that. Do you know what I have to block so many there's literally like if I so say I upload a video like right now, this within 5 minutes there's are you so I blocked it. You shouldn't be seeing it anymore. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, I see it. It's hidden it. Um honestly, there's so much crap. Um that it goes into the comments and like so there's these I think it's Flick Zone, one of the ones it's called, and so I block whatever they're like Flick Zone. I block that word and I block like all the stupid spammy things and I block users and there's like these ones that are like I was gonna say, like, intimate ones and things like that. And I mean, when I go into my so very, very, very rarely do actual people get blocked, but sometimes, like, I know sometimes it'll be you guys, like guys, that I know exactly who you are and people that I talk to, and so like I have to go into like tick a box to say, hey, no, this is one of my people, and so when I go in to do that, I see all the blocked ones. Oh my god, there's so many. Like I don't know what and they're so obvious too. I'm like, does anybody fall for this? Like it's so weird. And oh, speaking of, there's someone in that um what's it called? The L Word official group on Facebook that Showtime's supposed to be monitoring, and they clearly are not because it's rampant in there. Like it's literally the biggest load of rubbish. Like I'm so close to, and I hate to leave it because like I don't know, like sometimes I put info in there, or sometimes like people share my stuff, and it just seems sad that it's a group for the L word and it's destroyed over rubbish. Oh, okay, so yeah, on Saturday I'll have a live like normal because this was like making up for 2 days ago. So Saturday will be a live like normal. And I put it on my let me just double check. I put it on my Instagram. So that's what I've been using to look at, but let me see. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no, I misspoke. Sorry. What do I have? I have something on Saturday, the 11th. That sounds familiar. Yeah. So Monday, a week today, is the next live because Sunday is my watch party for my patrons. Um, So yeah, Monday the 13th, and then Saturday the 18th, and then Monday the 20th that's my birthday, so I'm doing a live that day. And then Friday the 24th. So the next 2 Mondays, Saturday the 18th and Friday the 24th. So let's pick the winner for pants, and then we can tuck in for our evening. Let me see. You can see. Loretta DeVito, you are the winner. So Loretta, contact me on Instagram, and if you haven't got a pants ticket yet, I got you, girl. And if you do have a ticket already, let me know and I will reimburse you for your ticket via PayPal. So send me an Instagram message, please, Loretta. Oh, Alex, congratulations on your 43 years. That's a long time to be with someone. 24th, yeah, Christmas Eve. 24th is I did a live for Christmas Eve last year too. The 20 the I'll pick the winner on the 24th for the advent calendar. It's like a goodie bag for I say that I mean, if the winner is if they're not an L word person, I'm pretty sure it's going to be an L word person because pretty much everyone on my channel is. But last year, Sonia won, and it was like loads of like like t-shirts and hats and mugs and stuff like that. So don't forget, you can get my beautiful new merch. Oh, be nice. And yeah, everything as usual. Next Monday is the next live, but if you're in my Patreon, we're having our watch party on Sunday. And yeah, Christmas Eve will be. If you don't think that Christmas Eve is a good one to do, then maybe I do it the 23rd. And I wish I'd be sunbathing in the Caribbean on the 24th. Well, I'll think about the 24th, but definitely the next 2 Mondays. The 13th and the 20th, because the 20th is my birthday. So I did a live last year then too. And 23rd. Okay, so I'll probably move the Christmas Eve one to the 23rd then, and I'll do a video, and then maybe I'll still announce the winner on the 24th, but I'll post it on Instagram or something instead. So if there's anything else you guys want to see, let me know. I'll be back with a video tomorrow, of course, and yeah, patron watch party on Sunday. Next live is Monday, and all the usual videos this week, everything like that. And I know that L Word's not on right now, so I hope that you guys still like the lives and stuff. Like I wouldn't do the lives if I didn't enjoy them, and I am always surprised that that you guys come. So even when there's not L Word news, so you know that the second that I get news, I will of course let you know. In the crazy off chance that the announcement comes, if I have anything else to go along with the announcement, I will probably do like a spontaneous live. So just in the odd chance that that happens before the new year. But anyway, thank you so much for coming. As always, Miss G and I super appreciate it. And we'll see you next Monday. Thank you to everyone who's watching this on replay. Don't forget to follow me on social media, check out the merch store, check out the Patreon. Be good. Stay safe. You know, I love you. Have a great week. Get ready for Christmas. Stay warm, stay cool wherever you are. And Miss G and I love you very much. You're the best. And we'll see you soon. Bye, guys.